Good morning, Grammar 4. Hope you are doing well on this beautiful Monday morning. I totally forgot to do all my recordings, so it is 8:16 on a Monday morning, and this should have been up last night. I'm so sorry. Hopefully none of you guys are doing math at 8:16 in the morning, which is actually crazy because if we weren't in this pandemic, we would be doing math in like half an hour together. But here we are on a beautiful Monday morning in our own homes, not together. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about what we're going to do today. We are going to be working on rounding whole numbers through a very large number, the 100 millions. So we need to make sure that before we even start this, that we know our place value and that we know it really well. Remember, every time we move to the right, or apologize, to the left, we're increasing by a power of 10. If you look at our number line, or really our place value chart down here, we see that we start with our decimal point, and that is what differentiates the whole numbers from the partial numbers, or the numbers less than 1. So if we look over here, we've got ones, tens, hundreds. Notice that they are an increase by 10. Then we have thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions. So it's important to know our place value so that we can round these very large numbers. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at this number that they've given us. They've given us 38,274. So we need to recognize that 38,000 lies between two tens because it's asking us to round to the nearest 10. So when it's asking us to do that, we need to say, well, what's the next highest 10? Well, the next highest 10 is going to be 40,000. And then the 10 below that is going to be 30,000. So 38,274 lies between 30,000 and 40,000. Now the question is it closer to 30,000 or 40,000? Well, when we look at the number 38,274, we're going to look at this digit right here. So our thousands, and we're going to ask ourselves, is it 5 or above? So greater than or equal to 5? If it is, we're going to round the digit to its left up by 1. If it is less than 5, we are going to round the digit down. So 38,000. So 8,000 is greater than 5. So we're going to round that digit to the next 10. So up 1 and everything else becomes zeros. So we're going to round that up to 40,000. Okay, so let's look at example 2. It says round 427,063 to the nearest 100,000. So that's going to be this right here, this 4. But in order for us to round that 4, we need to look at the digit to the right of it, which is the 10,000s digit. So let's make this a little thicker. All right, here we go. So let's look at this right here. We got 427,000. So we need to say, okay, well, between what 100,000s are these two numbers? So 427,063 is in between 400,000 and 500,000. So which one is it closer to? Well, we look over here. We see that the 2 is less than 5. So we are going to round this number down to 400, and all of these are going to be zeros. Let's go to the next example. We have 12,876,250, and it's asking us to round to the nearest million. Well, what number or what digit is in our million? Well, we've got this guy, right? We got 2. So we know that 12 million is in between 12 million and 13 million. I'll put it right here. So the question is 12,876,250 closer to 13 million or to 12 million? Well, we look then at this number right here. 8 is greater than 5, so we're going to round that number up next to the next whole number, which is going to be 3, and the rest of these digits become 0 to represent 13 million. So 12,876,250 is closer to, you got it, 13 million. All right, guys, I'd love for you to do your practice set, get all of those done, A through G, and then get it checked by an adult, and then go ahead and do your practice set. And that is all you're doing today. Guys, we are in the countdown. We only have tomorrow, this week, and then you have a test on Monday, and you are done skis for the year. So proud of you. Wish I could be giving you guys high fives. But here, high five from my house. It's not the same, but it counts. Okay, guys, I'll hopefully log in tomorrow for the next lesson, okay? Bye, guys.